what is your Thomas back for my Monday Night Raw review for tonight for October 3rd. The go-home show for Extreme Rules. Not looking forward to Extreme Rules. It's going to be another sucky-ass show. Well, it's not going to be the worst period of the year, because Backlash is the worst period of the year for WWE, that is. Took place in St. Paul, Minnesota. And at least there's more stipulated matches like last year. But that show still sucked. Except for Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. First up, we got the Judgment Day come out. I hope it's the end of this stupid group, because I'm getting sick of this group. And Edge returned last week on Raw to challenge Finn Balor to an I Quit match. It should have been the Extreme Rules match. Balor said 11 years ago, Edge was medically forced to quit against all the odds. If you take the out, it's a TNA pay-per-view called Against All Odds. I already reviewed most of the Against All Odds. All of them in the 2000s, that is. But we're not talking about that. He fought back with strength and determination. Edge overcome and returned to during what he loved most, which is performing in the ring for everyone. And then Damian Priest defiantly asked the crowd to give up for Edge. Balor said the most thing is in life you can outrun fate. Outrun fate. Yeah. Priest said no, expecting to witness Balor give Edge a being so bad that he has to quit. Yeah. How many times did I quit match won with the bad guy? Rarely. Yes, Rock beat Mankind in 99 in the Rumble, but Mankind technically never said I quit because it was a voice recorder of the microphone. That's one thing I don't like about I Quit this either. The heels will win by cheat. But sometimes they'll backfire on him, like Miz and John Cena over Limit 2011. Oh my god. Don't make me review Over the Limits. And they kept talking, and it's just how music hits. And then a tag team match, playa. Of Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio. Two guys should go back to SmackDown, honestly. I'm sick and fucking tired of AJ Styles being a punching bag for somebody for the pay-per-view. This match was not great. 2 out of 5. It has Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles in it. And they look like shit in this match. And then they stand tall. And then AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio kept arguing with each other. And then this was stupid, honestly. Next. Bobby Lashley was down walking into the arena earlier today. And then congrats him being the United States Champion for 3 months. Why are we doing this? And then Mustafa Ali, which I forgot was still on the roster. And then they have a match. And then next week, and then also the 3 Samoans and Sami Zayn. Again! Fuck Sami Zayn, move on. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Then we got a non-title match with Bobby Lashley and Mustafa Ali. It was actually a really good match. But Bobby Lashley's going to win this. He wins with the Master Lock. I'm sorry, the Hurt Lock. Or the Full Nails, or whatever. He wins with the Master Lock. Chris Master called. He wants his finisher back. I know Lashley's been doing this for, 2 years now? Whatever. Lashley wins by a referee stoppage. And then Seth Rollins, for some reason, attacks Bobby Lashley. And then next week, we're going to have Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley for the United States title. Seth should be the world champion, not the freaking United States. I'm sorry, they despise the United States Championship. But yeah, and then Rollins and Matt Riddle kind of face-to-face confrontation. And they're having Daniel Corner to be the referee for this fight pit match. Oh, great. A stipulated match that's not a wrestling-related match. Seth won clean last month at Clash of the Castle. What's the point of continuing this feud? Rollins says now that he cleaned Bobby Trashley. I thought Elias made that, whatever. I don't care. And then, well, the crowd of Monday Night Rollins, and then they talk. This segment was messy, I give it. And then Kelly was walking backstage with, and then the white bunny QR code appears. I'm saying this right now. I forgot to mention it in my SmackDown review. It's Bray Wyatt. It's obvious you gotta be Bray Wyatt. The Miz is talking to Maurice on his cell phone backstage. Miz says once appreciate that he who must not be named, Dexter Loomis, who not be appearance in the Miz, he'll be hosting his birthday celebration next week. So yeah, this show. Oh wait, I'm not done yet. Hold on. So yeah, it's gonna be Bray Wyatt. But I'd rather have him be the Fiend than this stupid white rabbit. This whole thing is laziness. Anyways, Candice LeRae versus Dakota Kai. This was a really good match. You can have some bad shit, but there's some good in it. But this was a good match. I give it. Dakota Kai wins, and this was. But it got ruined by Bayley. I was gonna give it a 4, but I can't. But it's give it a 3.5 out of 5. Then Johnny Gargano was walking backstage when he passes the Miz, pass out in a road case, and he comes out to battle Otis next, and then too much of Bayley, honestly. She'll be leaving the rest of her stupid hitch woman in the back when she confronts Bianca Belair tonight. Yeah, right. Showing a video package of Shaggy versus Big Boy Braun, and Austin Theory will be on commentary for this next match. Otis versus Shaggy. Well, this was another solid match, but again, got ruined by interference. Otis wins with the world's strongest slam. Mark Henry called. He wants his finisher back. 3 out of 5 again. And then, immediately afterwards, Big Boy Braun comes in and destroys Chad Gable. Rightfully so. I'm not ranking it because this was. Well, he did get a few offense, but this was all Big Boy Braun during this whole match. So, yeah. Then backstage, all Moss and MVP were watching this match. Then Strowman grabs Gable by the throat and continues to talk trash. Strowman puts Gable on top of the top rope and counters into an armbar. But then again, Big Boy Braun wins with the power bomb. I hope he's not start doing the power slam because that's a much better finisher than that. But yeah. And then we get the contract signing next. But then Bobby Lashley was in the trainer's room. How he's doing, Lashley says he's going to crush Seth Rollins' throat. So he never has to hear that laughing after real beats Rollins in that fight pit. I don't care. He'll put his U.S. title on again. Seth should go for the world title. And then Corey Graves in the ring. There are the 2 ladders inside. Graves said this is the first ladder match for a women's title. So I guess TLCs don't count for some fucking reason. This should have been the I Quit match, like I said. So, Bayley, who comes out without of the rest of Damage Control. And then Bailey takes, and then Bianca comes out, is out next. They did the contract signing, and then I don't think it's going to be a good match because they do not have chemistry whatsoever. Bianca's not ready, and Bailey sucks. That's my point on this. And then Belair tells her to shut up and sign the contract. And then another QR code on the back of the contract. Belair says Bailey continues to run his mouth over and over again. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. And then, of course, there was a backstage assault off camera. Because that's typical. And this leads to Alexa Bliss wants Io Sky in a match. And then we get Soul Sikoa from SmackDown versus Angelo Dawkins. Don't care, it was a 2 out of 5 match. Soul wins again. LOL. Blech. Whatever. Austin Aries talking about how Otis got the job done. A broken Chad Gable is pulling over and says he almost had Big Boy Braun. And Theory said that he ain't done with Johnny Gargano next week on the season premiere of Raw. Ugh. He'll be taking on Gargano down to whatever. Edge is showing in a pre-tape promo. Edge talked about being forced to retire and not have a choice until he made a choice. Edge said he didn't have a family the last time he was an active wrestler. Now he got a family that he has to sacrifice, and see him beat up, it's gonna hurt, getting harder and harder to come back. But he keeps doing it because he loves this. The Judgment Day is his responsibility. Yeah, you should never turn heel or to your Edge. So he knows what must be done. So yeah. I hope the God Edge wins this match at Extreme Rules and end the Judgment Day once and for all. This group is stupid. And then Alexa Bliss versus Io Sky. This match sucked. I don't care. 1 out of 5. Io wins, and then all three of them beat up the baby faces. I don't care. This show was not great. I give it a D+. That's it, a D+. Please come back, Becky. You're the only big star on Raw. Sorry. Close to Extreme Rules, I'm not looking forward to that show. Because why the fuck would I want to see Liv Morgan versus Horse Face in Extreme Rules match? Whatever. Tomorrow I'll do my Halloween Havoc 94 review. And then my Dynamite review. Not excited for that. Anyways, like this video, comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And this show was not the best. It sucked. And I'll do my Friday the 13th sort of trilogy review. Bye.